Hi, Paulina. Here is my feedback for you. Give me a second, trying to get into your speech. Yeah. Okay. Do I be Mariah Carey or Dwayne Johnson? Okay. Both are good. Okay. If you are ever sad with a group of peas and has a request. Okay. Has your mind ever gone to physically maybe head so fuzzy and the outfit choice? Choose because of Pinterest is the only hope in fashion sense or a dreadful family gathering. Your lovely aunt says how you used to be so skinny when you were so uh, okay. For me those were the case and still sometimes uh happens, but it was more than a little more than like I was always thinking about my body and how many rolls does it look? My stomach's showing if it was summer and I was wearing shorts, I would raise my legs just the slightest so that it would look at thighs smaller than there. I'd hate wearing sleeveless shirts and pants that I consider large would be seen to the public eye. I was so in my head about my body and how people saw me that fashion wasn't even on my mind. I had to be a cocoon so that I could cover everything what I was ashamed of, and that insecurity is I was having is what led me to start realize that I could maybe try to improve my body and work out before the start of junior high. uh, what to choose, what gym class to take for the rest of the semester, and there were tons to choose from. So going out from campus buildings activity that on the up the time it was cancelled, so that they would just do a regular gym pathetically. One of the options, and me and my three best friends saw was strength and conditioning. Well, I thought it was a professional try to get in shape. It was the same idea. My friends were more for high school juniors. They had the fear of exercising going up until taking a gym class. Well, but hey, you know how to definitely chance start have the most of my months and set of the class where I felt the most joy about my high school day. I was living in Europe too. And I thought in specific plans for lifting since I graduated. The importance of that when the elevation was important to maintain my freshman. Working on that, I could free myself and become variable. I was thinking less. Therefore, how I would listen class focus more on what was actually saying. My life was becoming a little brighter with the day. And then one thing to drastic was happening in my life, which had hits my language and was really that found even hours concept of and there was sleeping bed before 11 hours. At that moment, I started was dropping. How going to them like a scene that you choose to ignore because you did take the chance. He hit me. I was the most different first step was I would never look back. Right. Okay. The same never forget things then never working to single person create a strong mindset. And felt that my passion was into it. I was trying to work my part and try. Never was never perfect. That example. All those things once in a while I remember something myself. Anxious and conscious of putting out I think back on anything that more time to pass me for the rest of my life and so I must fear that I would just be fear of is working on the one step the one step how we pushes. That's a journey that you've created in this life. Gym life. Gym life is where it's at. All right. Thank you. So I do that's now I understand your title. Do I be all right? Okay, so here we go. I do see that, you try to connect with an audience here. I think most people have different kinds of insecurity. That's just being human. And you talked about an insecurity that most people are familiar with. And I think a lot of people will be able to silently maybe connect with you. And then you talk about how this kind of how you decided to kind of change the way you felt or looked, or and through gym and exercise, and then be telling us all the good things that was working out, working, everything was going well in your direction, especially because you found an answer to your angst, that you need to be exercising, you need to do that exercise to feel fit, to feel good about yourself. So, and then COVID, you mentioned that COVID happened, and then and how your uncle came to your life, and he said that you have to think about life in a more positive way. I think he said that. Where did it? I was living the life. Okay, at that moment, I was sitting in the car with my uncle, where he was dropping me off at. When I remember him saying that how the greatest thing is to fear in life is to see how the greatest thing to fear in life is the seeing the potentials you choose to ignore because you didn't take a chance. So it hit me more deeply that moment. And then you talk about how and this is definitely a break from your conflict here. And then you say that it wasn't, I was going to think more positive about my body and lose some extra couple of pounds through exercise. So it would have never occurred to me much of an impact made on me, on the person that I am today, because of taking an effort to see, you made an effort to make a change, and that change actually visually you were able to see that kind of had an effect on you. So it wasn't anymore about the body. It was about your newfound confidence, I guess, that you were able to achieve what you wanted, and that gives up any person a huge boost, right? So I think you mentioned that. And the most feared step, it would be failure. Nicely done. The most feared step would be just failure is what made me grow as a person. Now it's a journey that you've created, because that is what life is. Life is all about journeys. Life is about falling down, back, getting up, falling down, getting up. Gym life is where it is. Okay. No, I don't think there are any changes needed. Paulina, I enjoyed. I think this is a very inspirational speech where you're inspiring the audience to kind of, if they're not able to take chances, if they're not able to motivate themselves, have a sense of purpose, you're actually asking them to have a sense of purpose. And once you have a sense of purpose, you will be able to, with hard work, consistency, you'll be able to achieve it. And once you achieve it, that will change the way how you look at challenges, because you'll always have that a positive mindset, growth mindset. So I think that's what you mentioned. Okay, thank you. I will send this to you.